What is up, people? Welcome to the Sandbox Saturday stream. I am Alex Flores, aka Kamisazi. Solo today because it's the weekend. Lucas is off doing Lucas adventures, and it's today is
Ain't
an
no party
overwhelming
like a Panda
day.
Pops party, like a Panda Pops party. Whoop whoop.
Whoop. Thank you for the Panda Pops party. You know what I need to do before I get ahead of myself? I need to open up the Twitch chat so I can see when the alerts come through. Because right now I just see the restream, which doesn't tell me when things like ad breaks are going to start, and then I just keep talking, which I do anyway, but, you know, we try. We try. 1 second while I pop this chat out. And, you know, I should probably tell people on the Sandbox Discord that we're live. Should I tag everybody? Would that be too much? Would I get in trouble? I could ask Panda. We'll see. Hey, VVox, thanks for the subscribing with Prime for your 13th month. All right, let's catch up with the chat here. So what happened? I accidentally hit start and go live, and I had forgotten to change the Twitter channel from the official Sandbox channel to the Sandbox creator ones. And Panda had told me just like 5 minutes before to do that. And I was like, yeah. And then I just hit start without thinking. So sorry about that little false start. Did I say, I'm Alex Flores, aka Kamisazi. Did I even say that? My brain is going so fast right now because so much has happened in the past 24 hours. And I'm overwhelmed by it all. And I've not really had any caffeine yet. So we're going to fix that a little bit. Got some coffee with a little bit of eggnog in it. It is the time of year. How's it going? Hoddle Hill, Go West. Ian the IT guy, not Jackie Chan over on YouTube, Play Game for Fun, Sir Alekin, Torlak. I feel like you were here earlier this week or last week. Your name looks familiar. Like, not super familiar, recently familiar. Something fishy? Nice name. Over on YouTube also. Hey, Degas, Hoodlum, of Crypto, the Escape Room Artist. Not Jackie Chan says they've got VoxEdit open, chilling on Saturday with the Sandbox stream starting, talking about wizards and vibing. That's what we do today. I'm just gonna call you KG over on Twitch. You've got some lines, and I don't know if it's IKGI or LKGL or 1KG1. I don't know. I'm just gonna call you KG. The yoke's on you. Dicebo, VVox. Are you going to whiz all over the place? Ask the Escape Room Artist. Not on camera. Not on camera. I think that would break some terms of service. The BitFox points out that there's half an hour left for the discount mint. There is, and I need to jump in on that and mint a few more because we're giving away some on today's stream for free. Whether you minted some or not, whether you're in the pre-sale or not, I'm going to be minting some right now. I'm going to mint a few. I'm going to mint like 5 to give away on the stream for whoever's here. I'm also going to mint some that are exclusive for the Discord. Go to discord.gg/Wizzyverse. And some will be for like long-term holders. I've got a few different tiers that I'm going to give them away in. So I'm going to mint like, I don't know, like 20. And we'll distribute them out. All right. King of Crypto, Sir Alekin, welcome. Metaverse Street Journal. Journal. Hello, hola, bonjour. How are you doing today? Just like brain is you ever watch Spaceballs and they like go ludicrous speed and then they just go plaid? My brain is plaid right now. That's what it's doing. Got to take the crown back from VVox. What's that? The sub the sub streak, view streak, how many mints total. Did VVox take the total number of mints? I actually, honestly, I haven't looked yet today because I've been getting ready for the stream, and I didn't take a look. So let's see. I picked up a couple things in the Black Friday sale. Some things because I got the butterfly. I wanted the bee. Got some extra pirate ships because I'm gonna be making some pirate games, and there were a bunch of like cool like claws and arms and stuff. I don't have like a lot of arms that I really like, so I picked up some of these. Let's go over here. I reached. This is supposed to be a video, and I'm not sure why it's not a video. I reached out to OpenSea, and they're like, we're looking into it, and then they didn't reply back again. So I think they like went to bed or something. I don't know. If you want to see the video, well, yeah, you may have seen it already on social media, but you just go to wizzy.wizzyverse.com. This is the video that's supposed to load as the NFT before the reveal. It's fine as the picture. The picture's cool too. I'm happy with both of them, but I thought it would be cool that it would be this. But whatever. It just decided like both are in the. If you look at the contract details, both links are in there. And it was just like I want the image, not the animation. Hype train says Metaverse Regional. Do we have a hype train? We do have a hype train going. Oh man. You know what? Let's do another tweet and just like make sure that everybody's in here, because I want there to be a bunch of people here for this giveaway, because I'm excited to give some of these away. I'm excited that people are buying them, but I'm also excited to like giveaways have been. Wizzy started as a giveaway, right? For those of you who were here 6 years ago, just about. Wizzy the Blue was a giveaway. And that's what it's all about, is about giving to you guys. Let's see. Can I quote this? Make sure you don't miss today's stream. We're minting and giving away some Wizzy avatars live. And who should I tag? I should tag Seb for sure. Should I tag Arthur? I can tag Arthur. I don't know if he'll see it or not. Why is Arthur not popping up here? Arthur Madrid? Am I misspelling his name? It's A-U-R, right? Why can't I find Arthur? Tag Robbie? I could tag Robbie. I don't know that I've ever had a conversation with Robbie before. I was in a meeting where he was speaking, but I don't know if he like knows who I am. I know Seb knows who I am. Escape room artist just wanted your 13. Lord G says love Spaceballs. Are you excited for Spaceballs 2? I haven't watched Spaceballs since like high school. It's been a really long time. Okay, it's ARTH. That's how I was trying to spell it. And then I thought maybe, oh, there we go. I had to type out more of it, I guess. I thought that maybe it was AU since AR wasn't making it pop up. It was like giving me a bunch of suggestions for people I don't follow. Not named Arthur. Lambed Off the White? Lambed Off the White is in the chat on Twitch. Lambed Off the White is our contract dev. This was all possible because of Lambed Off. Originally, we had a contract with Asteria Labs to develop the contract, which is where Lambed Off the White was working. And Asteria, I took so long to get stuff done. I was busy working for the Sandbox. But I took so long on my side to do everything that Asteria was like, we actually don't do this anymore. And Lambed Off the white was recommended by Artie. Artie's the founder of Stereo Labs. She was like, yeah, Lambdoff will take care of you. And Lambdoff very graciously agreed to continue on the project. So everybody say thank you to Lambdoff in the chat, because this is a lot of his work too. We need a TSP game between Seb versus Arthur versus Robbie. Metaverse Street Journal, were you here when somebody made a game where I killed Seb to take over the sandbox? It was like, I never got to finish the game because there was like some bug in it at some point, and then I never got to see what the end of the game was. But it was like a weird, like, cyberpunky story. It was really cool, and I wish I could go back and find it. Cosmic Rock, that was a game? Thought it was real. It was like a cutscene. Like you like walk through a room and like the door's locked, so you're stuck in there, so you have to watch it. And it's NPC of me and of Seb, and I like attack him with a sword or something. That was a long time ago too. That was like at least 3 years ago. I'll take Pranksy too, just because I can. 20 minutes left of pre-sale. mint.wizzyverse.com. Okay. All right. So, we tagged all the important people who maybe they'll retweet it and get us a little more hype on here. Minted Wizzy 280 right now. LFG 300 is in sight. I think we'll hit. I mean, honestly, I'm about to make it hit 300 right now. So we can go to the mint site. We got 280, and I think I need to mint 20 because I'm giving away. Realize I'm just typing my password on screen. Like, I mean, you can't see it, but you can see like the number of dots, which is like, you know, just, it's not advisable for security reasons to like do that, so we're just not going to do that. All right, I'm gonna close out of this. I wish I didn't have to click mark all as read on MetaMask to make the notifications clear. It's like I saw them just now go away. All right, so if you haven't minted yet, it's very, very simple. You can go to wizzyverse.com. You can click the Mint Now button. You can click the Mint Now button there. You can click Mint up here. There's like a bunch of different ways to get to mint.wizzyverse.com. You should change it now. Well, I didn't type out the whole thing. You didn't steal my password. It was bullet point, 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 bullet point. Exclamation point, bullet point. So if you are on the whitelist, then you've got the lowered price, which is 175 sand. The full price is 250 sand, or you can pay in USDC. I recommend buying in sand because sand is cheaper right now. We pegged it at this price, this 35 to 50 USDC for the pre-sale and the public sale price, because that's where I feel like I'm going to give you that amount of value over the course of the lifetime of the project. So if sand pumps up, maybe you want to buy in USDC. If sand stays down low, you're going to want to buy in sand. Buy with your heart, however you want to buy. I'm happy for you to have a Wizzy. So for people who are on the whitelist, they can click Mint on Polygon. Your sand doesn't need to be on Polygon. If your sand isn't already on Polygon right now, you might not make it in time for the pre-sale. If you have sand on ETH and need to move it over, there's not a lot of time. Yeoman minted Wizzy #1. Yeoman, were you the very first person to mint a Wizzy? We had like a little bit of a false start. It took, I don't know, like 10 minutes or so to get the page activated, because like the page was cached and like we had to flush the cache and stuff. I don't know what Lambdoff did. He did something magical in the background. This is why I have Lambdoff around. and he did some wizardy things and made it start working. And I guess Yeoman was really fast in there because like before I could even get into Mint, and I was like waiting for the page to refresh. So let's see. Let's mint. We'll mint 20 right now and hit 300. And so we're gonna give away 5 on stream right now, and then I'm gonna have like 15 for in the Discord. Discord is linked on the website, but it's also discord.gg/Wizzyverse. And we're just gonna hit mint on Polygon. And this is me just handing myself some sand. Oh wait, I'm connected with the wrong wallet. Oh, not with the hold on. I gotta connect to my kamisazi.eth. There we go. I don't have sand in that wallet. There we go. Let's try that again. 20. All right, let's hit 300. So we're gonna approve. Gonna think about it. All right, so it approved the amount of sand, and now it's gonna tell me that I am getting number 281 through 300 of the Wizzy avatars. Mint successful. We are now have 300 crossed, and we're gonna start giving some of them away. So let's check out the collection on OpenSea. Looks like did it pick it up yet? Recently created. It's working on it. We got 297. Oh, it doesn't go quite in order. There's 300. So if you go by recently created, but you minted a bundle of them, it's kind of like it's thinking about it. And I've never seen metadata update live like that before. That's cool. So one of the things I was really excited about with this project, I've minted more than 20. I already minted like 15 or something, but that was those were like for me. That was all the sand that I had to mint. I took like a little bit that I had, minted some for myself, and then these are for giveaways. And excited to see the traits. Absolutely, I'm excited for you to see. There's traits that I haven't told any of you about yet. I don't know. I could show them to you right now, but I kind of want to wait till Wednesday. That's the thing. I don't want to wait, but I do want to wait. I want to like wait till the day that I told you you'd get to see everything. Don't spoil it, says Joe. The Vision X. Okay, I won't spoil it. Okay. What would Wizzy do? Wizzy would be patient and wise and not spoil the surprise. And that rhymes. Show you one zoomed in voxel. And I be like, there. And then, I don't know. You can be like, it's a blue scholar hat. I don't think anybody's seen the blue scholar hat yet. I've talked about the scholar hats, but I haven't shown all of them yet. We'll be like scholar blue. And oh, it like freaks out, and it does it's showing a bunch of combined traits that we're not ready for. So never mind. We're gonna get out of there. We're gonna get out. When reveal? It's on Wednesday. Thank you, Lord Hades. Yeah, it's Wednesday. It'll be Wednesday in like 15 minutes from now. And we will be live on Wednesday also at the same time. And I don't know if Lucas will be with me or if Panda will be with me. I don't remember who's on, what the co-hosting situation is, but we will be streaming on Wednesday. I will be streaming on Wednesday, and we'll get to run around as our Wizzy avatars in game. So we gave a little bit extra time for everything to process. Samboy is being super helpful, making sure everything is set up so that way we can have our reveal on Wednesday and you guys can start running around in the sandbox right away. And I'm so excited. Lucas mentioned he's off on Wednesday. Okay. I think I asked him about it last stream and then I forgot his answer because my brain is like Swiss cheese. So let's go back to OpenSea. So as I was saying, the thing that I was really excited about with this whole setup is that these are self-hosted. I've got a little Mac Mini that's just out of arm's reach, sitting next to my printer, which is the actual server for all these files. So I learned how to set up a server, get HTTPS set up with it, dynamic DNS, all the things that I needed to make a secure little server. And now, anytime that I need to make updates, because right now the Wizzies are like a living NFT. They're not on IPFS. They're not set in stone. We can make updates and upgrades to them, and I have specific updates planned as we progress through this project. Things that I'm going to create and things I'm going to create with you that will level up the Wizzies as we go along. And then eventually when we're done, maybe it's been a few years and we're like, everything's run its course and like you can still play as them and stuff, but we're like, I think we've done all the things that we want to do with them. Then we can put them on either like Arweave or IPFS, or we'll put them on something that's like a permanent storage solution for them. But for now, they're just on my computer. These images and the video file, which is not loading into the NFT currently for some reason, are hosted at my home office, which I'm kind of nerdy and I just think that's really super cool. So yeah, anytime I need to make an update to those files, I can just like pop a thumb drive into it. I actually don't even have to do that. I can just remote into it from my main desktop and drop files into the server. All right, so I should present this giveaway form. I think we had an ad break coming up. Did it start yet? Using a thumb drive is cooler? I don't know, because I can literally just open up the desktop in a browser window and like click upload files and it drops them onto the desktop. Should be careful trying to tell people might try to DDoS it. They could try. It would be kind of useless because the stuff is gonna, it's not set up yet, but I'm probably gonna have like a Cloudflare set up. Hope it on NAS, but very cool on site. I vaguely recall what that means, but my my brain is not remembering what a NAS is. So yeah, DDoS could be a concern in the future. I'm not really worried about it at this very second. The Mint site itself is network access storage. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. That's kind of what it's like, but it is just it's a Mac Mini, so it's just a little computer that I just had. I had it for a project I was working on a while ago, and it just been kind of sitting on a shelf, not doing anything. So while somebody could try to DDoS it, the website itself is not self-hosted. That is taken care of by Netlify and GitHub and stuff. And so if they DDoSed the project, it just wouldn't do anything. It would mean that this image wouldn't load to OpenSea, except OpenSea's already cached this, so it just wouldn't, nothing would really happen. Like you might see this instead of this for ones that don't already have that, right? All right, so we got 10 minutes until the public sale opens up. Let's see. Joe, I just saw your DM. Truth. All right, so let's get this giveaway form in the chat here. If I can, where'd I put it? I opened up one too many tabs and now I'm lost. This one it? I think this one's it. 11:29 live stream giveaway. Yep, this one's it. All right. Garnican asks, do people who have minted need to do anything Wednesday? You need to look at OpenSea, and that's it. It is not, there's no, like, unlock. There's no, like, transaction that you have to do. What might possibly happen is, depending on how fast OpenSea is doing stuff, you might need to click this 3-dot menu and refresh metadata. If you see that other people's are revealed and yours are not. But otherwise, they should just reveal automatically. And somebody just minted number 301. Who was that? I don't know. I don't know who this is, but thank you, whoever just minted that. 9 minutes left in the pre-sale. That is right. So, I just dropped a form in the chat. It is just our usual giveaway form, and then we're gonna run a wheel spin on that and see who wins a Wizzy avatar. We're gonna give away 5 of them over the course of this show, and it could be Archmages. It might not be. I honestly don't know, because Lambdoff randomized the whole thing. Actually, there's kind of a 2-stage. Lambdoff doesn't have the list of all the wizards from me yet, and I don't have like his randomization yet. So like neither of us know what the Archmages are going to be yet. So yeah, it's super secret. It's literally unknowable right now. 8 minutes left on the pre-sale. I'm glad we went with the 24 hours, because if it was the 12 hours, we would be like 80 mints less, because it was like I think it was under 200 when I went to bed. So definitely having that extra 12 hours in there was a good thing. And I am super, super duper grateful. Lieutenant Journal says, if you like DIY approaches, you can look into doing droplets. That sounds familiar, but I don't remember what that is. Can you give me more context, Lieutenant General, on what you mean by droplets? So like, is that like an AWS thing? DigitalOcean's virtual private servers, programmable droplets, virtual servers. So, I mean, honestly, the serving needs of this project are pretty low. You basically have the thumbnail image and the video for this, except the video OpenSea's like, I don't see it. And for the actual, once the project is there, it's going to be the GLTF files. Oh, we have an ad break starting. I'm going to stop talking during the ad break. It's just 20 seconds. All right, ad break ended. I'm back. Yes, unfortunately, the Vision X got stuck. I stopped talking for the ad break on Twitch just because I didn't want anybody to miss anything. Unfortunately, the Vision X got his sand kind of tied up in a contract, and they're like, we're not gonna let you have it yet. So Joe's gonna have to mint at the enhanced price, but As we've stated before, let's take a look at the white paper real quick while we're here. Good old YouTube with no ads. Are there no ads on the YouTube stream? Because I know I get ads on like regular YouTube videos, but I don't watch our stream on YouTube because I'm busy streaming it. I've never noticed if there's ads for YouTube. So the whole thing with the Archmages, and I believe this was Joe's idea, actually. Joe, was this your idea originally? Bought like $1,000 another token and then went to swap to Sand and Coinbase, and Coinbase was like, nah, we're still waiting for the 1,000 to clear. You have to say the words, the Archmage buyback program. I think that was your idea. So we're right here right now. Pre-sale mint is finishing up right now. Public mint begins in 4 minutes. And reveal on Wednesday. But once we've sold out, we're offering to buy back all 16 Archmages. There is the Ultimate Prismatic Wizzy, which is going to be 5,000 sand. That just means on OpenSea, I will place an offer for 5,000 sand on the Prismatic Wizzy. And then for each of the other 15 Archmages, I'm going to place a 2,000 sand offer on each of those. 303 minted. Nice. Good. We're right on the line. So close. Waiting for those last minute purchases. So that's a total of 35,000 sand, or equivalent value. So the reason it's or equivalent value is that I'm not sure that OpenSea will let me try to purchase it in sand. I would like to place the offer in sand. I will do it for whatever 2,000 and 5,000 sand is valued at that time. But OpenSea changed the way you can place offers, and it makes it a little weird. And yes, we are going to have some giveaways with the Archmages later. However, some of them I'm going to keep for staff, because I would like to run around as Wizzy the Blue. And I feel like Joe should run around as Santa Wizzy, because Joe came up with Santa Wizzy. So I feel like that is... I feel like that is a good use of that one. Oh. All right. 3 minutes left. So there will be some more updates to this page. I mean, I'm going to put in the check marks as these things finish off. Not while we're live on stream, but after. We'll maybe flesh out some more of these details here. What was that? And then what did Panda say? I honestly, I heard her voice, but I didn't understand the words. What was that?
Hey,
Thanks to the prophecy.
The Sandbox Scene 1, Take 4, and...
Wait, what?
Action!
Oh my gosh, we're playing multiple at the same time. All right. Vodact, what's up? Test, haha. Oh, are you doing the alert? That's
Thanks to the prophecy.
I'm gonna just turn off.
Wait, what?
All right. So that's what we're doing with the Archmages. Now the Archmages are spread out through the whole collection. It is random. I don't know which numbers they are on, but I did ask that they be kind of evenly distributed across the project, so that way, you're gonna have to hunt for them. You don't know where they're gonna be. They're gonna be surprised. T minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds. I don't know how. I'm sure Lambdoff is. We're switching to the public sale. He just said it. So I don't know when we'll actually. Oh, yep, there it is. All right, the price has now gone up, and oh, we got to 309 mints before it changed. Whew. This means a lot to me, y'all. And I want to be kind of heartfelt about it for a moment, if you want me to be sappy. This is my full-time job now. This is all that I do, is I work on this. I mean, I'm still streaming for the Sandbox. I might help out on Discord every once in a while. We'll see what's up with that. But I'm no longer an artist or developer for the Sandbox directly. So this is just me. This is what I work on now. And I'm going to be putting everything into it, all the work that you've seen me put in over the years to the Sandbox in general, and a lot of work that you didn't see, just because that's the nature of working with a collaborative organization that has, you know, hundreds of employees, is you don't always see everything that everybody does. All of that effort is going into Wizzy now. And so that will be primarily in the Sandbox to start, but part of December for me is going to be bridging Wizzy to other projects. And you know, this is the Sandbox stream, I don't want to wax on too long about what the other projects are, but you've seen me talk about them on Twitter and in the Discord. I want you to be able to play as Wizzy in any game that I can get him in. So that's part of what December is going to be about, is about me working on porting everything over and making him playable in as many places as possible, as well as getting to work on games and events and stuff. So some people asked, you know, what happens if it doesn't sell out right away? Like, what happens if we don't mint out all 10,001 right now? And I think there's kind of a skewed perspective when you look back at projects like Bored Ape Yacht Club, CryptoPunks, like some of the older projects before people knew what NFTs were. Those projects didn't mint out right away. Some of them took a while to mint out. And I think I planned this very specifically, where if it takes 2 years for Wizzy to mint out, I'm still good. As long as I can convince maybe like 150 or so wizards to be minted every month, then I can keep on doing this full time with no other projects. So that is everything is going into this. You're going to be getting devlog updates. You're going to be getting access to the tools that I create as I build stuff to make Wizzy stuff happen. And we'll talk about that a little bit more later. I think Nightbot is a tiny little bit behind. Oh, probably. I don't have access to work on Nightbot, I don't think. Alpha 6 Premium Pass. Yeah, I think we're done with that. Background music reminds me of an old NES game, Treasure Master. I'm not familiar with that one. I don't think I've played Treasure Master before. Jazzwolf says, "We are grateful for you and everything you have done for us. I am sure that's why so many of us are showing up and supporting you." And Hodl says this. Thank you to both of you, especially. Hodl and Jazzwolf are both ambassadors with the Sandbox and moderators in our Discord, and have been very supportive to me over the years, and thank you guys a lot. It means a lot. KG minted, officially joined the Wizzyverse. Let's go. Okay, your next thing, KG, if you're not in our Discord, that is where we're going to be doing a lot of giveaways and stuff. So you want to make sure that that you go to discord.gg/Wizzyverse. I'll put that in the chat. We regularly give away hats. We do other events like mage raids. Mage raids! I've been so excited about the Avatar Mint. I need to announce who won mage raids. My gosh, I didn't even think about this morning. Sorry, I'm like a little phlegmy in my throat. Bitfox says, other question, I minted 15 common cats on stream and won some more cats on the Alpha Season opening stream. Is there a date for sending these out? I'm confused. You're talking about the avatars for are you talking about the Cirque du Soleil avatars, or I'm not sure what specifically this is referencing. Could be a panda question. Join the Discord at the beginning of the stream. Awesome. So you want to make sure you go to the Collab Land channel, and you can connect your wallet, and that will give you access to all the roles. So if you've only minted a Wizzy avatar, you'll have the avatar role for now. I'm going to be working on making more roles to apply to different situations. Once we have the reveal, your roles should reflect potentially like what color wizard you have. That might be a little bit complicated for me to do early on. That might have to come later, depending on what exactly I can do in Collabland. Now Catalysts was on your stream? I'm confused. You minted Catalysts? Or are you talking about the landowner catalyst reward? I minted 15 common cats. Oh, won them on stream. Okay, so that is a Panda thing for distribution. So Panda has to check with people on the distribution. The minted was throwing me off because I'm like, catalysts are for minting. You don't mint catalysts. But no, the as far as receiving them goes, you could check in with Panda the next time she's streaming. I'm not sure when that distribution is happening. Jasmine says Panda passes those on to the team and sends them out. They're sent in batches, usually a big gap in between, and there's when they're sent out. Ask Panda, and she might be able to give you more of a date. Wizzy hats are sent out quicker as Ox sends them himself. Yeah. So I know we gave away 3 black hats on the Discord a few days ago, and I haven't gotten around to sending them just because I've been busy with the mint stuff. But I'm gonna send out the hats tonight, and I'll set up another hat giveaway too, exclusive to avatar holders. That is one of the key things in having Wizzy stuff. Some people have asked me if I plan to do game events where you get like guaranteed sand for playing, and I don't feel like that makes a lot of sense for this project because this project has no external funding. Like, we don't have any investors to give me money besides what is coming from the avatar mint. So if I charge you sand to mint an avatar and then I run an event where everybody who participates gets sand, it's kind of like you hand me sand and I hand it back to you. So in order to make that make sense, I would want to increase the sand price of the Wizzies for everybody, and that just doesn't seem fair. So while I might have some sand prizes for maybe the top 3 places, and definitely have sand prizes for game jams if people are making Wizzy themed games, I want to focus more on getting a whole bunch of catalysts from the sandbox and being able to mint equipment that becomes prizes. So we already have some things, like we've got the staffs and we've got hats and we've got other NFTs that I minted over time that can all be part of giveaways, but I also want to create more things and have some of them be based on what the new traits are, that some of which you have not seen yet. So we're not going to go into what exactly those things are, but there are going to be various giveaways of things, and I am planning on investing a good chunk in Catalyst specifically for equipment mints. Joe says, what I like about the way Alex wanted to do this, it's more like paying a small amount for a bunch of games and direct interaction with the developer all the time. Yes. Laura G says we need shields. That's right. I don't think I haven't made a lot of shield equipment. Metaverse Journal says, sounds like the NVIDIA trick. NVIDIA invests in your startup buys NVIDIA chips, circular finance, LO. Yeah, I'm not trying to do a circular thing. I am, you're buying an avatar and I am creating stuff for you to play with that avatar. Only way you might be able to do this if DAO funds the event. Yeah, so I would like the game jams that I do to get sponsored. So I can make SIPs for the DAO to request funding to increase the prize pool for game jams, and I might find sponsors that I am comfortable working with. But I'm not trying to make this project is really kind of me as an independent developer. This is something that I've worked on for a while and I care a lot about. And while I want to get your feedback on what you like and what you want to see, because you're my community and you're my players, you're the ones who like this stuff. I don't want this to become me having some business saying, okay, we'll give you a bunch of money, but you need to like push this product in your game or something. I don't have any problem with product placement. Like, I know some people are like, ew, product placement. Like, I don't get like a visceral negative reaction to that. But I want Wizzy to be about my creative vision and what you guys inspire me to do. And that be it. That's what we're building here. So let's see. Let's talk about some things. Oh, I got a message from Panda. All right, so what have we talked about? Let's talk about what we're building. The roadmap right now is kind of loose. I have destinations in mind, but I haven't set a strict timeline yet. And I think part of December is going to be me planning out what this timeline looks like. Now I've been, while I haven't been a Game Jam competitor, and I was not a level designer for the official Sandbox projects, I have been building in the Sandbox in all iterations of its tools since before they were publicly available. So I'm pretty confident in my ability to build things quickly in the Sandbox when I can focus time on them. And like I said, this is my full-time job now. This is all that I'm going to be working on. So right away, we're going to be planning out what the game releases are going to look like. So we've got the Archmage Saga, which is 9 1x1 experiences telling where Wizzy the Blue came from, getting the lore of the other Archmage Wizzys that you've all come to know and love so far, and how we get to 10,001 Wizzys and Prismatic Wizzy and all that stuff. This is the story of Wizzy. This has been brewing in my brain for like 4 years, and I'm really excited to finally tell this story. So this is going to be a 3x3 plot in the Sandbox of 9 1x1 games with a progressing story. Because of limitations with the Sandbox, it's not like I can have one level follow off into the next and like you carry items forwards with you. We could theoretically do some sort of passcode system. I kind of feel like maybe just each time it'll kind of reset, and these are going to be adventures. They're not going to be heavy into RPG elements. So it's not like you are going to level up your character and need to continue it on through the story each time. So if I've referenced Dungeon of Dummies a lot as one of like the alpha season 1 and 2 experiences that I really liked the adventure aspects of. Think kind of along those lines, probably longer. I would like the games to play out with more plot and story than Dungeon of Dummies has, for those of you who remember what that was. But think about that in terms of like play style and scope a little bit. But obviously we've got a lot more new tools like save games and variables and stuff like that. So that's what the Archmage Saga is. Zero Oak Seeker was a roguelike that we had been planning with Half Dork a couple years ago. because of how old that is, I basically have to scrap the work that was done on that before and start from scratch. But this is going to be a roguelike prequel to the origin story here. And honestly, I have such a specific vision of what this game looks like in my mind that I wish I could show it to you, but I'm gonna have to make it first. This will probably be made in parallel to these stories. Pirates of the Open Sea. Honestly, this is older than Wizzy. The pirate games I thought of even before we started making stuff with Wizzy, and it's always just kind of been there in the background as like a side quest kind of. It's another story that I want to tell, but it is going to touch on the Archmage saga as kind of you remember when Gandalf kind of ran off in the Lord of the Rings and like left the Fellowship behind? That's kind of like Pirates of the Open Sea. It's some adventures that are going off to the side that you might read about elsewhere. So it is really the side story. Hey Panda, how's it going? OMG. Will you dress up as a pirate? He totally got it. You know what? I'm mad. I forgot my hat in the house. I was gonna wear my wizard hat, and it's in the other part of the house. I'd have to go outside and get it, and I have to change my headphones because it doesn't fit over my headphones very nicely. It falls off. So will I dress up as a pirate? I mean, I'm kind of already. Where oh, we're at 311. It just keeps going up. Let's see. Where's one that I got? I got 300, right? Owned by me. So I did make this whole pirate outfit and stuff, and people who had the pirate stuff did get on the is it not Alan's? Is it Brownbeard? I don't know if it's going to pull up with the OpenSea search. Here it is. There we are. Now, I'm not going to pierce my ear. Funny enough, when I modeled this, my dad had not started curling his mustache yet, but now he does have a curly mustache. So, I don't know. I might get a striped shirt. Something like that. Hodl says, I think you owe me some pirate stuff from 4 years ago. I honestly don't remember. If you can figure out what that is, I will be happy to oblige. I do know that I owe some people stuff. Did it say it here? So I had planned on having an avatar specifically for the people who had this whole setup, but things the ecosystem changed to make that not really possible. Maybe I'll figure out a way to make some one-off avatars for that. Davy Jones' beard from Pirates of the Caribbean would look really nice on me with tentacles everywhere. Yumali Talk says, I'm way excited to explore Wizzy Story games because I have no idea what to expect. You can expect adventure and some heartfelt things to happen. I'm hoping to touch some heartstrings. But there's corrupted gods, cults, the metaverse in danger, and wizards saving it all. So yeah, there's a lot to tell. Jazzwell says, I love that we have both Panda and Joe in the chat. It is pretty awesome. All right. So where are we going? Pirates of the Open Sea. Yeah. So these are some spin-off adventures. And then these are other game ideas, which are they're like casual games or like arcade games, not really involved in the saga, but just things that I wanted to make. So the tower is going to be the main social hub for the Wizzies. Hazy Hay Maze, I want to revisit the haunted village, the Halloween like trick-or-treat village that we made back in 2020, but update it. And honestly, this was actually kind of an idea that I had before I got hired at the Sandbox. Was when they were doing the initial Game Maker Fund launch. I was like, it'd be cool. They were talking about we didn't have any game mechanics yet in the game engine. It was very bare bones. You could place some assets, and I think speech bubbles worked, and you could kick things around, but there was no real mechanics. And I was like, you could do like a hay maze, like that would totally work. So I still want to do that. Honestly, it's not on this list. I want to do something for Christmas also, because we got Santa Wizzy, we got Wizzy de los Mortis, so I want to kind of have both of those things. Will I have time to make a Christmas experience before Christmas this year? We'll see. That's part of planning out this roadmap. With all the things still left to do before the end of December, I don't know if I have enough time to also make a Santa game. We can try. If you read back on Alex's tweets, or it was the council, Alex posted some sneak peeks about the lore. Yeah. So I talked a little bit about the corrupted gods and the cults and stuff. But we don't have to go too much into that today. All the lore will be revealed through gameplay. And then idle meditation is a new idea that I had based on persistent variables in the sandbox. This is kind of like a check-in game. So it'd be a social hub where you could come and hang out with people and chat. But I'm thinking of ways to have a check-in to a sandbox game also be like a collaborative thing, where like visiting with friends or hanging out with friends will make your points go up higher faster. Think like what was it, Cirque du Soleil's experience with the carousel, like that, but more complicated and more to do. So something like that. This idea is a little more abstract. I have a bunch of concepts in here, but I have to see what's actually going to work and what's going to work well. And then exclusive community game jams. This is one thing where I can't really guarantee. I don't like making people work without paying them. Anybody who's worked with me knows that I hate doing that, and I always try to get people paid for what they do. So I do not want to do a game jam where I can't guarantee prize funding. As mentioned elsewhere in the white paper, the first 150K of net revenue for the project needs to kind of go into the runoff of funding me working on this for the next couple of years. So until we hit that threshold, I don't know that I'm going to have a lot of funding to do a game jam. But I can reach out to the DAO and I can see who else might be able to help with funding for that. I would like to do game jams for the community, have them be Wizzy themed, and be able to share and promote your games. Something that is going to happen with the Wizzies is that you are going to get access to your voxel files. I need to figure out exactly how the delivery on that is going to work. It's easy enough to give you the GLTF, or you can actually just, if you know enough about the internet, you can just grab the GLTFs once they're revealed. But I would like to make kind of like probably in the Discord, a tool, or maybe even on the website, a tool where you connect your wallet and you say, hey, I want to download all the files for my Wizzy. So while I have been lobbying for a long time to make the avatars available in the Game Maker, so if you own like a Snoop or Paris Hilton avatar, you could like make a game with your Snoop and Paris Hilton avatar. I think that would be really super cool. I think we should still do that. I am not going to wait for that feature. If that becomes a feature later on, that's great, but I don't have to wait. I can just give you the voxel files. So I think if you have graciously paid the 175 or 250 sand for your Wizzy avatar, you are entitled to the files for your Wizzy. So that means that you're going to get the voxel model. You can upload it. I would ask that you not mint it, because I think that just kind of devalues your project. But and if you don't mint it, you can make it legendary, epic, rare, and you can use it in as many games as you want. If you mint it, then you lock it in and you can't make any updates to it and stuff. So I would recommend not minting it if you upload your Wizzy to your account to use as an NPC, because it's going to be much more flexible for you not minted. Asked for this for a long time with other avatars as escape room artists, absolutely, and I've been asking for it. And for my project, I'm just going to say they're yours. Do with them what you want. So part of these game jams is going to be feature your Wizzy in there. If you have one, if you have multiple, make them be characters in your game. Along with that, I do want us to have some lore building events later on. This is going to be kind of like a forging event. If you remember, like artifact forging, or was it Mochaverse? I think it was the Mochaverse Mint, where you could like pick some traits and stuff. I need to talk to Lambdoff more about this, and I there's a lot of planning involved in what this is going to look like. But what I would like to do is have a website experience where, based on the traits of your Wizzy, there are going to be lore options for your Wizzy. So if you're a green Wizzy, that means that you're an Arbormancer by class. And then maybe you have like cyberpunk elements or horns or tattoos or something. There's all sorts of different traits that are, you know, modeled as part of the Wizzies, and those could unlock several lore options. So what this would allow you to do is to kind of craft a like choose your own adventure that's still unique to your avatar. So maybe each trait gives you a couple different options to pick and choose from. And then this would be on chain. So it's actually going to update the description for your Wizzy. And then you get a lore story that's baked into your wizard, no matter who owns them next. I'm also thinking about how we could do names with that. Lori G is waiting to find out why Wizzy the Green is so sus. Absolutely, there's maybe some sus Wizzy the Greens, maybe some not so sus Wizzy the Greens, because there's a bunch of Wizzy the Greens, right? So the colors are what we call a class, and there's 13 different classes. There's 12 base colors, and prismatic Wizzy, which is like the combination of all the colors, and those each represent like a different school of magic. But I would love for you all to be able to interact with this contract and update your NFT to give them a lore and maybe even give them a name. I have to figure out, the name part feels a little more complicated because I'm not sure how it will read. Like, is it gonna say like Pandy Pops like Pandy Pops Wizzy the Green, or I don't really like the way that flows, so I need to I'm not totally sold on doing the name aspect of it, but the doing the description, I really want to do that. I really want there to be some written lore, so that's going to be me writing a whole bunch of little blurbs that apply to the different traits, and then you picking which ones you like for your Wizzy. So these are some of like the you might call them stretch goals. These are the things we're going to be doing later on down the line. But then, you know, you can choose to make that part of the game jam or not. You know, you can do whatever you want with that. Let's see. What did Panda say? Yeah, deleted? You're talking about Nightbot still. Lambed off the White says the lore will not require interaction with the contract, just FYI. Oh, okay. This is why I have Lambed off the White around, because I'm definitely more on the art side of all this stuff than I am on the chain side of it. I feel like the chain enables the blockchain stuff enables some really cool options, but I don't always fully understand how it all works. All right, so beyond the sandbox. So, we mentioned this and how we're not going to go into details about that. However, some things that like tools and assets for creators. So we just talked about how you're going to get the voxel files. So you're going to get the whole, not just the GLTF to do whatever renders you want. You're going to get the whole VoxEdit file, meaning that if you want to do custom animations for your Wizzy NPC, totally up to you. You can do all that stuff. We're going to provide it as an unlocked version for you. Something went wrong. Could not find that clip. Wait. What are you doing with these clips? So some other tools that I want to work on, and these are ideas that I've had for a while, and it was a matter of me just not having time because Sandbox was my day job. But now that Wizzy's my day job, these are tools that will be useful to me and that I want to provide to the rest of you. I am not 100% sure how we're going to deploy this, but I think I have a way that I can mod music and other audio to the Game Maker. So I could potentially make an app that either has mod packs of pre-approved sounds. The difficulty is we don't necessarily want to make it a peer-to-peer audio file sharing program because that has a lot of legal ramifications. But if I can make a mod pack tool, potentially it could be as simple as just a little downloader app that installs audio files into the right folder, and then you can use them in creating your own games, or as you're playing, you'll get to hear them. And I could work with people in the community on setting up custom audio. So if you have an audio library that you want to deploy in the sandbox for your project, then we could talk about how to get that set up, and making sure that there's no copyrighted music or stuff in it. Yeah, not making LimeWire 2.0. No, but this would be a mod pack, and the thing I do know what works is that if you have a audio file that you've set up in the right folder for the sandbox, and you give somebody else that audio file, they'll be able to still hear it in their game. The thing is that somebody playing your game, maybe they don't know that they need that. So if we spread the word around enough, and maybe you have like a notice in your experience page that that it needs, for the best experience, get the audio pack. We could set up some things with that. I'm not 100% sure that I could do this, but what would be really cool is if the mod tool could pick up when you're going to play a game that uses it, and then it automatically downloads the needed audio instead of having to pre-install everything. I'm not entirely sure if I can get like a webhook or something to grab that is happening. We'll see. This is something that I'm really excited to make, but I have not looked into all the details of how possible the automated part of it is. I know I can make a manual one pretty easily. Like I could just send somebody the files and tell them to put it in a folder. That's easy enough. But it would be nice if it was a pretty seamless experience for players. Other tools. So you may have seen me doing stream avatars. So I am going to work on making all of the Wizzies into stream avatars, so that way people in our community watching me live can play around on the bottom of the screen here as their Wizzies. And I would like to kind of make those tools available to other people. Not necessarily for Wizzies. Maybe you have a different project, like, Touche has Fun Guys, Andy has his Frenchies. Other people have other avatar projects. So, depending on how well I can build it, maybe it's something where I can share it with other creators. They would need to get the stream avatars software still, but maybe we can have some presets for them. The question there is, I would like to use the actual VoxEdit graphics, but they might be too high detail for stream avatars to support them fully. So I need to do some more research into that. Let's see. I think that's enough talking about all the things that I'm planning on working on over the next year or so. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff, but this is what I want to be doing. And it's your support that's enabling it. 311. We got some more minted. Awesome. So like I said, as long as I can get like 150 or so avatars minted every month, then I can keep going on, and I don't have to break my focus to figure out some other work for myself. So we're already on our way to being funded basically through February, which is awesome. And I'm super pumped about that. As we roll out these avatars to other platforms, then I think we'll see more attention from people in those other games too, as maybe they want to run around as wizards as well. Duong over on YouTube says, when is the raffle for GA? I'm not sure what GA is. When is the raffle for GA? So we are going to do a wheel spin on the avatars. Oh, giveaway? Is that what GA is? I don't think I've ever seen it like abbreviated before. Yeah, I actually want to do a wheel spin right now for the first one. We're giving away 5. So let's grab our form. Panda says, I want to win. Where's the form? All right, so we're going to keep the form open. We're going to copy the responder link. All right, it's back in the chat. If you are on Twitch, if you're on Twitter, I'm going to drop it there right now. Give me just a second. It is now in the Twitter chat. So make sure you get your Polygon address in there. We're going to give that away in just like 2 minutes.
Sandbox, scene 1, take 4, and action.
All right. So I minted a bunch of extra avatars for giveaways here. Panda, did I already share?
Ain't no party like a panda pop's party, like a panda pop's party. Whoop whoop.
Panda, did I already share to the Sandbox Discord that we're live? I don't think I did, actually. Let's see. I should do that. The auto post stopped working. That's okay. I just did it manually. And I didn't tag everyone, although I could have. What good is power if you don't abuse it every once in a while? No, we don't do that. We use power wisely and with great consideration. All right, so I am not going to close the giveaway form because we're going to leave it open for giveaways later on. But I am going to snapshot the list right now and put this in our spinner. All right, make sure everything looks okay in here. Alright, that all looks okay. I see Panda Pops is in there, meaning that she got in. What's the giveaway for? The giveaway is for a Wizzy avatar. I'm giving away an actual Wizzy avatar right now. So let's hit spin, see who gets it. Oh, it almost went to Dr. Metaverse. It went to Ardox Obeys. All right, Ardox. So I'm going to give Ardox, are you here? I'm going to give you a choice. You get to pick which of the Wizzies I just minted that you want. I minted from 280. Where is it? Or was it 281? I think it was 280. The math would be 281, right? I minted from 281 to 300. Ardox Obeys. Which one do you want? No, not. I don't want to choose. I want you to choose. This is for you. You got to pick a number between 281 and 300. It's gonna be. I have no idea what this one's gonna look like or what it's gonna be. I'm giving you some agency in this choice. You got to pick a number. If you don't pick a number, I'm gonna give it to somebody else. It's almost 3 o'clock. Have we been going for almost 2 hours now? That doesn't sound right. Ninja Puppy Inbox says, let me help him. Give him 294. Dicepo says, take 300. Ardox Obeys is 55. 55 is not between 280 and 300. 1 hour is 25 minutes. Okay. Yeah, it's a 2-hour stream, so we've got some more stuff to decide. More stuff to talk about. My English is bad. Okay, I'm not laughing at your English being bad. I just 284 says Panda Pops. 297 will be good. I'm getting a lot of numbers here. 300. Okay, that's not so bad. 300. All right. Ardox Obeys is getting number 300. I'm gonna send that right after the stream. I could send it right away, but we've only got a little bit of stream time left, and I don't want to miss out. Okay, Ardox Obeys gets number 300. Can we see number 300? Yeah, sure. Number 300 is this one. That's number 300. Ardox Obeys, it's okay. You do not need to apologize. We're just being silly. So here's Wizzy number 300. No, honestly, because this is randomized, I don't know which one number 300 is yet. It could be an Archmage for all I know. I don't know. Red Lily Rose forgot the form. No. It's okay. It's still open. Put it in now. We still got 4 more to give away. Could be a naked one. Well, there's none that are fully naked, but there are a bunch that are either in swim trunks or kilts. They all have unique tartans. Does that mean they're Irish or Scottish? Who knows? If you want them to be. They just look cool. They could be Scottish Wizzies. Wizzy the Orange is Dutch. Oh, did not know that. So there's a good number of kilts. There's a good number of trunks. There's some short robes and some long robes. And all of them, they kind of modify the way things like trims look. So sometimes they've got edge trimming on the robes. So yeah, like Wizzy the Orange has this light trim. Wizzy the Green also has a light trim on his. Wizzy the Purple has this cyber trim. So depending on the shape, the fit of your Wizzy outfit, it will modify where that trim goes and stuff. It took a lot of brain gymnastics to get it to like generate the way that I wanted it to. And some very, very short robes. Yes, if you get the prismatic shorts, you can it's, you know, the SpongeBob meme where he's like showing off his leg muscles. That's what that looks like. All right, we are gonna give away another avatar. Sorry, Ardox Obeys, you already won one, so we're not gonna give you another one. We're gonna reset the list though because a couple new people are in there. And we just got to remove Ardox Obeys, who is right there. All right. And we're going to give it another spin. Who's winning a Wizzy avatar today? These reveal on Wednesday. You do not need to do anything unless Mad Zula 78. Congrats, you just won. Are you here in the chat? Can you tell me a number? Madzula is over on Twitch. You need to pick a number between 281 and 299. We'll wait. We'll give you a minute. Should I do the thing that Panda says, where you have to say something in the chat, or you don't get one? What do you think, chat? Is this for the awake only? Who owns number 69? Somebody said it and in the Discord, and I don't remember who it was. Number 69 belongs to Hoddle. Hoddle owns 69. Madzula's here. Yay, good job. All right, so Madzula, you need to pick a number between 281 and 299. And that will be the one that I send you. And how do I get back to my profile? Some lucky person could still own Wizzy 420. You know, it'd be great if Wizzy 420 was green. I don't know. 290. All right. All right, Medzula. So, like I was saying, you don't need to do anything for the reveal. It's just going to happen on Wednesday. If you're looking and you still see this image on Wednesday at this time, on Wednesday, just click this little 3-dot menu and refresh metadata, and it will load the new 3D model. I filled out the form, but my name is not on the list. I believe I saw it. Right here. It's because I just copied the whole thing. I didn't like chop it down to just your name. So it says Twitch, C, Degas, and then like all your other stuff. That's all right. No worries. All right. We've got 3 more to give away. So let's just go through this and get it done with, because I still need to announce who won Mage Raids. Dr. Metaverse will put all the work into tallying up the scores. And we got to take off Medzula, and we got to take off Ardox Obeys. There we go. All right. I see Batman joined us. Who's winning an avatar? Oh my gosh. VoxEdit, I think, has more avatars than anybody else. I was going to be very surprised if it landed on VoxEdit. Go West 927. Congratulations. Go West. You need to pick between 281 and 299, but not 290. 299. All right. Quick on the draw there. Go West knows what they want. All right. Where's your name in here? Gotta put that down. 291. Oh, sorry. 299. Sorry. 299. All right. That one is assigned. Should shuffle the names. I can shuffle the names. We got to so nobody else has joined the form yet. Let me paste the form in the chat again. We'll give it another couple minutes. We've got an ad break starting in 1 minute. So we will do the next roll after the ad break. All right, fill out that form. Let me know the Polygon address that you want the avatar sent to, should it roll onto you. Ninja Puppy Inbox says, I want 2882. Let me win first. Oh, because Ixura also says that they need 288. Okay, so all of the 20 that I minted on stream earlier are for giveaways. So if you've already minted some avatars, I'm doing some giveaways for that on the Discord later. Maybe later today. Yeah, I'll set up the giveaways today. And then I will also do some giveaways for people who have Wizzyverse stuff but have not minted an avatar yet. And so I'll set up multiple giveaways, and I think I'll save some of them for giveaways later on as well. Let's see.
Sandbox Scene 1, Take 4, and action.
The Vision X says, if you don't win but still want to get your Wizzy avatar with a chance of winning 5,000 sand, go to wizzyverse.com. Minting now, available for public for just 250 sand or 50 USDC. Play game for one once, 281. All right, well, we'll see where this lands on. Okay, there's the ad break. There's always such a long delay for the ad break. it goes like an ad break starting in 5 minutes, and then the 5 minutes goes up, and then you have to wait like a minute and a half for the ad to actually start. And it's like, what am I supposed to do? I'm just waiting for the ad. Waiting. All right, welcome back, everybody. Schrodinger's ad, basically, is the ad in the room with us. So yeah, and also I think if you have Prime or not, it like changes the way you get the ad. Trigger them manually. So I don't know if I can do that as a mod. I don't have I'm not logged into the Twitch as the Sandbox right now. So I don't know if I can manually trigger the ad as a mod. Can I? I don't think I have that power. As a mod, you can snooze. Yeah, but you can only snooze them for so long. So, all right. Got him to read that ad before the ad chat. All right. So we've got 2 more avatars to give away on stream. We're giving away 2 more avatars on stream. But if you go to discord.gg/Wizzyverse, I am going to be giving away more on the Discord. All right. So let's copy the list here. And we got to get rid of the blank one at the bottom and get rid of the thing on the top here. And then we had, who are our winners? We've got Go West 1. Ardox Obeys 1. And Medzula 1. All right. And it was requested that we shuffle, so we will hit shuffle. They have now been shuffled. It seems that editors can. I guess I need to get upgraded to be an editor. I used to be logged into the Sandbox Twitch all the time, but when I started doing my own streams again, it got annoying to jump back and forth because of the 2-factor authentication. I had to bug people for a text message, and it got annoying, so I stopped bothering. All right, let's spin it. And it's going to Pert 3000. Congratulations, Pert. If you're not already on the Discord, I highly recommend joining. Discord.gg/Wizzyverse. It is linked on Wizzyverse.com. Pert, you need to pick a number though, or we will re-roll. So Pert, let me know. Let me make sure that you're on Twitch and not on YouTube. Pert, where'd you go? Where's your name? Pert 3000. Oh, it says you're on Twitter. Ooh, a Twitter winner. Dr. Metaverse says Pert is me in disguise. Let me scroll back through the Twitter chat. Pert, are you still here? Pert, if you're not here, I have to re-roll it. Whoa. Pert on Twitter. You've got like 30 seconds to shout anything out in the chat on Twitter and let me know that you're here so I can let you pick which number you want. Otherwise, we're going to re-roll. 30 seconds starts now. Panda Pop says, Dr. Metaverso, I see your name in there. Guess we need to remove both entries for cheating the system. Panda Pop's calling him out. All right, Pert, you got 10 seconds. Going once. Going twice. And reroll. All right. Sorry, Pert. You snooze, you lose. Wait, the Twitter delay is long? Uh-oh. Panda, where am I? Okay. If I haven't said any of this yet on Twitter, then I feel like it's not fair. Panda, how far back is the delay? Red Lily Rose says hello on Twitter. How long is that delay? How far back are we? I have no idea. Make sure to delete the empty one on the wheel. I think I already... Oh, wait. I thought I did that already. How come there's another empty one? About 30 seconds? It's been more than 30 seconds. I gave 30 seconds plus like a minute before that. So I think we're good now. All right, we're going to remove Pert here. And there's no space at the bottom. Where's this empty one coming from? I see that there's one empty, but oop, I didn't mean that. This click doesn't count. I wasn't ready yet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That wasn't a real click. I was trying to see if I could select the thing. There's no visible blank spot in here. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm sorry, Vibrant. I'm sorry, Vibrant. I wasn't ready. It wasn't a real roll. Where is this blank one coming from? I guess we can leave it, and if it rolls on a blank one, then we're good, right? What name is next to not Jackie? Oh, that's because it does match, right? So not Jackie Chan. Where's not Jackie Chan? Wait, I'm not seeing... Oh, right at the top. I think it just puts a blank one in. Maybe it's a math thing? Or... There's literally no blank spot. Jazzwolf says it's me. Yeah, but like you're after not Jackie Chan. This is before not Jackie Chan and after Panda Pops. So somehow there's like an invisible... Oh. Did that do it? Did I get rid of it? I think it's gone. I think we're good. Yeah? Fixed? It fixed it? The Vision X says, give it to Vibrant if it hits that. Oh, if it hits the blank one. Lauren Soul says, what did I miss? Did you just get here? If you just got here, you're going to want to fill out the giveaway form. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I minted 20. I'm going to make an executive decision. I feel bad that it rolled onto Vibrant, and I wasn't really doing a roll, so I'm going to give one to Vibrant anyway. I minted 20, and I'm giving away 5. Like, sue me. What are you going to do? No, don't sue me, please. I don't... Don't do that. Vibrant, what number do you want? Between 281 and 298, not counting 290. 283. 283. 283. All right. Now we're doing an actual roll. I need to remove Vibrant because we just gave it wrong. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Spinning. Nice he didn't pick 288. All right, more ESB 76. You still here? I think they're usually on Twitch. Let me double check. Yeah, yep, they should be viewing on Twitch. All right, we're gonna give them 1 minute. In the meantime, I'm gonna find the Mage Raids results.
Ain't no party like a panda pops party, like a panda pops party. Whoop whoop.
Thank you, Joe. I bet he would pick 276. Why is that?
Thanks to the prophecy.
276. Why? What's significant
Wait,
amount?
what?
Oh, because ESEB 76, right? Is that why?
Ate them.
I ate the babies.
We need new alerts. That sounds like a panda job. I'm sure Panda's got nothing else important going on. Right? Alex, say something clippable. I don't wanna. No. Do it. How do you how do you say something clippable on demand? Something clippable.
Ain't no party like a panda pops party, like a panda pops party. Whoop whoop.
Winner, winner, sandbox spinner. All right. ESB, I just put 276 under your name, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are doing the last spin now. We do have a couple new names in the form. So let me copy that. Let me just filter out the ones. Oh, I can't do it that way. Okay, I just have to copy the whole thing again. And then we're gonna take out the slow old-fashioned way. We got Go West is out, Vibrant is out. Ardox Obeys is out. Medzula is out, and ESEB is out. That's everybody, right? ESEB, Medzula, Ardox Obeys, Vibrant, and Go West. Okay. Are there any blanks? There is a blank. Oh, but it's probably for this bottom one because when I copy it in, when I paste it in. Oh no, it doesn't go away for that.
Thanks to the prophecy.
There we go.
Wait,
I don't know
what?
where that blank comes from. It's weird. All right. Are we ready? Oh, let's do a shuffle. Shuffle it up. All right. This is the last giveaway on stream. But there will be giveaways on the Discord. So go to discord.gg/Wizzyverse. I'm going to be giving away like 14 more. But we'll probably spread them out. We're not going to give them all away at once. All right, ready? Here we go. Last spin. Ooh, goes to Excoria 007. Let's see. Where are you? You are another Twitter viewer. All right, but you got to shout it out, Twitter viewers. We're gonna give you a whole. I'm gonna give you a whole 2 minutes. But you got to shout it out that you're here and let me know which one you want. So I'm keeping an eye on the Twitter chat. We're gonna find out if you actually won or not. If you're able to pick the one that you want. Checks the list every so. Oh yes. So I don't always see the alert when it comes in on Twitch, but Panda and I do both check that regularly because it keeps a log of what everybody redeemed. Even all the alerts and stuff. It keeps a track of all of that. So yeah, no, we go back and make sure that we grab those. I already have a couple. I'm going to be sending these avatars, and I have a couple of hats to send. So I will. I'll make sure that all of the NFTs I'm responsible for on the Twitch channel points I take care of today also. Thank you, Lily, for pinging in the Twitter chat. They've still got another 1 minute. Lauren Soul asks, Vision X, did you get coin to cough up the coins yet? It's my money and I need it now. Dr. Metaverse says, I am warning you, Alex. If I don't win, I'll go mint my own. Oh no. Threaten me with a good time. About 5-second delay. Okay, well they still got about 30 seconds. Just to make sure. This is your last call, Excoria 007. And then we are moving on. Just a few more seconds. And going once. Going twice. Reroll. We're gonna remove. We're gonna shuffle. And we're gonna spin again. Sidekick cat. Sidekick cat. Sidekick cat? Are you in the chat? Not on Twitch? All right, let me double check the list and see where they're viewing from. It says they're from Twitch. And it says that they are a live viewer. So Sidekick Cat, where are you at? Twitch says that they're actively watching. Hopefully they don't have it muted. Sidekick Cat, where are you at? They already said something. Wait, just now? I didn't see them. They did acknowledge. Wait, oh, there we are. Okay. Oh, they just said lol. Everybody was saying too much stuff, and it went up to the top, and I couldn't see it anymore. 284. All right. Alex. What? What? Sir Alekin, what? Panda Pop says, that's the one I wanted, damn it. Oh, well. 284 goes to Sidekick Cat. 284. All right. That is it for the giveaways today. However, we're not done with the prizes. Which number does More Eseb have? 284. 276. Because their username ends in 76. Wait, who says 282? Oh, 276 is not available. That's right. I was like, oh yeah, 276. Why not? I don't own 276. 282. Okay. I can change. We can do that. We can change to 282. I'm just giving away ones I don't own yet. It's fine. I'll buy it from. Counting is hard. Yes. 276 is not between 281 and 300. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. That's just the way the numbers are. Thank you. Thank you for the assist, chat, and bringing that to my attention. I'm just like, sure, why not? Oh, man. Okay. So, just to recap, Sidekick Cat is getting Wizzy 284. Go West is getting 299. Vibrant VV is getting 283. Ardox Obeys is getting 300. Medzula is getting 290. And More Eseb is getting 282. Congratulations, all 6 of you. I will be sending those out tonight. Whew! All right. But, like I said, we're not done with prizes. We've got Mage Raids 5. We got to announce the winners of Mage Raids 5 for all of Alpha Season 6. Our very dedicated wizards on Discord were taking some really wonderful screenshots. I mean, some of these screenshots I really loved. I feel like I need to spend some time collecting my favorites and making an album of them, because some of these screenshots were just like really actually beautiful compositions with nice little stories written with them. And I feel like they deserve more attention for the amount of work that went into some of these screenshots, into a lot of these screenshots, honestly. People weren't just taking like, yeah, screenshot, whatever, I farted here, tweet it. Like, no, they actually put some really good work into these screenshots. I see, according to the forum, there were 1,222 screenshots submitted to the forum over the course of Alpha Season 6 for Mage Raids 5. Goa says, check my last one. Your last screenshot? Did you fart in it? Is that, or is it sentimental? Another Sandbox game, Mage Raids, comes to an end. Panda Pop 7 wonders what the next one will bring. Will you be there? Join the Wizzyverse. Nice. All right. So, Jazzwolf says I had more screenshots saved in a folder that I didn't get to use. That's, I mean, you know, publish them if you want. You know, make a little album. Make a thread. Heck, I'll retweet it. Just tag me in it. Okay, so let me get over to the spreadsheet here. Oh, the music ended. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. All right, music is back. All right, so. This is the leaderboard. So let's go back to what the prizes were real quick. Let me pull up the post on Discord. Gosh, we posted so many things on Discord since that started. Is it pinned? Mage Raids 5. Okay. Let me read the pinned Mage Raids 5 announcement here. Okay. So, so everybody, in order to participate, everybody had to have a crystal staff. They could either buy it, win it, or trade oak staffs for it. And there's various ways to get oak staffs. And that added the purchase of crystal staffs or oak staffs added to the sand pool. I have not calculated it out yet, so I'm going to work on that tonight and figure out exactly what the sand prizes were. You'll see when you get them what they are. And you had to make a tweet, submit it to the forum so that way Dr. Metaverso could find it. And then we also had some additional challenges. We did Mage Ascent, which you can find the link to on the website, which is a simple little parkour course that had a few twists and turns. I wanted to do more daily updates for it, but honestly, it was taking up more time that I needed to spend on getting the avatar project finished. Oh, yes, Dr. Metaverso says, reminder, if you spot any issue, please open a support ticket at Wizzyverse Discord for Mage Raids, final leaderboard. So yes, I will... I'll be able to mint the emerald staffs based on this list with confidence. But if you spot an issue with the leaderboard, please reach out. Dr. Metaverse is very careful with these things, so it's probably all fine. And even if it was off maybe by 1 point or 2, it probably didn't impact the final placement. So let's take a look here. So all participants over 10 points get an uncommon emerald oak staff, which is not minted yet, but it will be minted based on the number of people who got more than 10 points, which I see there are 27 players who got more than 10 points. That's the majority of them. So congratulations to all of you. In our not top 25 positions, actually most of them are in the top 25 because we had 27. So most of you will also be getting a rare sapphire oak staff and 1 sand plus 2.5% of the sand pool up to 25 sand total. So our top 25 players, let me make sure I'm starting from the right position here. Is it this one? I think this is... So in ascending order, so we're counting from 25th place going up, we have Lulalove9, Red Lily Rose, Ian the IT Guy, J-Dog, Cookie Boy King, SSK Wolf, Dream VS, Silent Meow, Max1 Must 97, Play Game for Fun, Lori G, Lieutenant General, Oak 6, Go West, and Bert Z in our top 25. Actually, yeah, Bert Z just was 1 point short of the top 10. Ooh, it was pretty tight up at the top here. And then our top 10 places. Oh wait, I did 6th through 25th, so I need to keep going. So Bert Z was in 10th place, Artificial in 9th. Oh, I see Giona maybe does not have a crystal staff. We need to double check on Giona. So maybe that shifts everything up 1 for everybody else who does have a crystal staff. We're gonna double check on that crystal staff status. But most definitely the Bitfox is in 8th place, Sir Alikin in 7th place, Romario Raven in 6th place. For our top 5 positions, we have a Novel TPM. Thank you, Dr. Metaverso, for confirming. So that actually means Sebga made it in. Oh, sorry, no, I'm looking at the wrong numbers here. Most of what I've said is correct. I believe that means Blue Tulip is now in the top 25, if I'm looking at this correctly. So Blue Tulip tied with Lula Love for 11 points to just sneak into the top 25. All right. And where was I? I was doing the top 5, right? So Novel TPM got 5th place. And that is for 25 sand plus the epic amethyst oak staff and 5% of the sand pool. We had Marcus Umbra with, wait, did I say? I said Novel TBM. Next came Jazz Wolf for the same price in 4th place. Marcus Umbra with only 1 more point than Jazz Wolf in 3rd place, and Monarch Prince with only 1 more point than Marcus Umbra in 2nd place. And Joe 5117 Crypt 258 in 1st place with a decent lead. Joe went really hard at the oh good grief, what was that? Something just like clacked or popped, or could you guys hear that? I have no idea what that was. I got jump scared by a ghost, apparently. It sounded like somebody like popping bubblegum, like really hard. Or yeah, like bones cracking. I don't... Did something fall? There's not even, like, the room is clean. Like, there's... if something fell over, I would see it. Like, I did not... This is me cracking my knuckles, and I notice when it happens, like... Static electricity. You know, it does get very dry in here with the winter with the heat on, and sometimes I'll like touch my keyboard and my monitor turns off for a second and I'll see a zap, which scares me. But I do have a good power supply on my computer and a surge protector, so it freaks me out, but so far no bad things have happened because of it. I really have no idea what that was. It's my Wizzy powers awakening. It starts to happen over 30. I've been cracking my knuckles since I was like 10 years old. My 8-year-old and 10-year-old daughters crack their joints all the time. I think it's just my wife does it. I do it. All of my family members, all of my siblings do it. It's genetic. I don't know what it is. It's crazy. All right, but Joe Crip won 1st place with 100 sand plus the legendary ruby oak staff and 10% of the sand pool. Okay. Just a little jump scare heart attack in there with it. So thank you everybody for participating in mage raids. I want to do more mage raids and not necessarily on season stuff. This being my full-time everything that I do now, I can spend more time focusing on making tools that help Dr. Metaverse run these events, making the events more fun, more engaging, and figuring out what you all are enjoying as a community. And you know, maybe some of these events are going to be exclusive to avatar holders too. I mean, I like the idea of the staffs that we did this time. But I think we can mix it up with more things. All right, so we talked a bit about roadmap. We gave away a bunch of avatars. We talked about mage raids. It was a lot of talking this time, but I had fun. I hope you had fun too. I will be back on Wednesday for the reveal, and maybe we can run around a bit in the sandbox as some fancy new avatars, which are now on public mint, so it's open to everybody. This is a long-term project for me. Like I mentioned earlier, you know, projects like Bored Apes and CryptoPunks, like they didn't mint out right away, and honestly, I don't think they really had plans when they started. We started with plans and plans before we actually started. So this is a long haul. This is you know, whether you want to treat minting avatars like a Patreon with a random chance of getting a payout from an Archmage, or whatever you want to do, I'm glad you're here. Make sure you join the Discord so you can participate in the giveaways. And let's have some fun. All right. Funnily, CryptoPunks were not even sold. Oh, that's right. They were an airdrop, right? I feel like I know more about Bored Apes than about CryptoPunks. Wizzy the Blue was an airdrop. That was the giveaways on the stream here for the first year or so. Took us to give away all of them, something like that, and that's what made the whitelist. But now the whitelist is closed. Jazzwolf is happy that she got the purple staff with mage raids. It seems appropriate. All right, all of those prizes are going to get sent out tonight. Excuse me. It's dry weather. Not good for my lungs. All right. I have got some calculations to do on the sand prize pools. If you noticed any issue, Dr. Metaverso, let's publish the results on the Discord, and I will send the staffs now, because I think that's definitely not going to be an issue, but we can maybe give till tomorrow to send the sand prizes out, just in case there are any questions about leaderboard placements. All right. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for joining us in the Wizzyverse. I've got so much work to do. We've got so much fun to have together. And let's see if there's anybody that we can raid. Anybody that I know streaming right now? Let's see. I'm not really seeing anybody online that I follow. So I think we will just end it here. And this is just the beginning. Wherever Sandbox goes next, we'll be there. But we're also expanding past. We're gonna grow and grow and grow, and have lots of fun along the way. Pot Plucker is streaming? All right, let's give Pot Plucker a raid. Let's see here. What are they streaming? They're streaming poker. I don't know much about poker, but you can watch that if you want. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you Wednesday for the reveal. Get excited.